Be me, 10 years old. My mom just bought a cat. Very cute and small, black with white paws. Fast forward 12 years. Over the last 3 years, I got more and more depressed. No matter how depressed I got, I never cried. Always felt like I had no valve to release my sadness. Cute small cat is now cute old cat. Has always cheered me up to see her lying in my bed. Would die for her. One day, cat starts to behave different. Doesn't eat. Always tired. Drive to a vet. She has a kidney disease. Vet told that she doesn't have long. After that, it gets worse. I decide to euthanize her so she can go in peace. After the euthanasia, I sit in my car. Started crying for almost 1 hour. All the feelings inside me bursted out. Really felt good. Thank you for helping me for the last time, my cute small cat. Well, now I'm gonna go cry for 30 minutes. Be me. Be in communications class. Persuasive speech. Autism activate. Start speech with be me. Awkward silence from class. Should I just drop out? Tortured and killed 15 monkeys with diabolical brain chips. Couldn't make Roadster, a car. Couldn't make Cybertruck, an ugly car. Couldn't make Loop, a tunnel, literally. Currently trashing Earth orbit with Starlink. Thinks wasting nuclear power by nuking Mars is a good idea. You guys sure this is real life Tony Stark? Yeah, no, Elon Musk is a fucking idiot, and if anyone actually supports him, I'm sorry. Be me. Shy, no friends, tired of it, say f it, go to bar, talk to no one except the bartender, come home. Proud that I tried. Thanks for reading my blog post. I mean, look, that's better than nothing. Also, bartending I think is a pretty neat job, so I'd love to get to know a bartender and just ask a bunch of questions. Learn how to flirt. Decide to try it in person. She freaks out. Cops arrive and remove me. Awaiting court date for sexual harassment. Oh, how the f did we even enter this timeline? Harambe. 2019. Outside shoveling snow. Look across the street and see my neighbor lying on his back in the middle of his driveway. Go over to help him up. The guy isn't breathing and I can't feel a pulse. Oh sh.iso. Call 911 and do chest compressions until he finally starts doing some horrible agonal breathing. After like 15 minutes, an ambulance arrives and takes the guy to the hospital. Finish shoveling the guy's driveway for him. He apparently had a DNR order. He tried taking me to court, but I'm not a medical professional or even trained to do CPR. Now he harasses me and makes a ton of noise all day long. He has had 2 DUIs since then. I should have let him die. I've been having a recurring dream where the FBI raids all my hard drives and I have to explain each individual anime reaction image before a jury. What did the subconscious mean by this? Nice play, Mr. Bond. However, you did not announce you were almost finished, so now you are 2 cards further from victory. Just got hired. Set alarm for 7, wake up at 7, hit snooze. Wake up at 2 p.m. What do I tell them? Out on a snow trip with friends. Boyfriend needs to pee. He just pulls out his and begins pissing while a friend is still with us. She is jokingly cheering him on. Tell boyfriend he's being inappropriate and shouldn't be showing his privates to another girl. Boyfriend says it's cold out, so it's not like she gets to see it in fully glory. Quote, if anything, she's going to think I have a small I have an idea to bring down the entire NFT market, or deflate it at least. We take all the expensive NFTs, screenshot them, crop them, and put them into Photoshop. Change something small to make them, quote, unique. Keep editing small details and dump them over and over again on the market at a ridiculously low price. Make the originals dump down in price massively when holders see how common it is and how easy it is to make these NFTs, or profit immensely off them. We cannot lose. Who's with me? Never really connect with family members, not even with parents. Grandpa is the only person in the family I truly get along with. Same the other way around, since most of my relatives can't appreciate Pops' sense of humor. Years pass and Grandpops becomes one of my closest friends. On my 18th birthday, he gives me an envelope. Says it's important, so he trusts me with it, but it cannot be opened before his death. I promise him I won't open it until the day comes. 12 years later, Grandpops passes away. Sad.jpg. Remembers the envelope. I kept it in a safe in the bank. Go to bank and get it. Open it. Only a single paper in the envelope. Written on it, guess what? Chicken butt. God damn it, Pops, I miss you, you old fart. Man, that's good. That hurts, but it's good. Man. Be me. French. Every single person on the internet hates us for seemingly no reason. Can you explain? I don't get it. French. Implying being French isn't reason enough. Someone posts their overweight cat or dog on the internet. Dozens of people crawl out of the woodwork to scold them for abusing their animal by letting it be fat. Someone posts their overweight child on the internet. Nobody says anything, even though it is several orders of magnitude worse than letting a cat be fat. If I say anything, I get banned from wherever and people act like I'm evil. Why? As long as your pet isn't actually dying, just let it be fat. Place order with Domino's. Look at Pizza Tracker. Rico began custom making your order at XXXX PM. My face when eating this pizza means I'll also be indirectly licking the fingers of a cute Japanese girl. He doesn't realize it's also a masculine German name. Be a billionaire. Still have to be a salesman. My mom left school at 16 due to poverty, never showed much interest in books, music, etc. Retired last year. Has been reading through all the books I left in boxes at home. Her enthusiasm for reading is so pure I feel bad for not enjoying reading that much these days. She kept asking me if I was writing a book and said she could, quote, never do that. Picked up the hint and encouraged her to give it a go without getting my hopes up. That feeling when she sends me a story she wrote about two rabbits who became friends. That feeling when it made me cry and feels more honest than anything I've written. How to cope with this feel, bros? I love my mom so much. Now this is some wholesome as content right here. Live in cheap-ass apartment with thin as walls. Don't mind. I am a mild-mannered and quiet man and don't even play music. Unfortunately, neighbors' bed is right next to the wall and they like 6 to 8 times per week. Too awkward to complain. Get better idea. Dig out my stereo that I never use and be prepared. Select the best possible song. Wait. Hear neighbors start to again. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. They stop. I stop. We wait. They start again. I like to move it, move it. They stop. This repeats. Start doing this every time. Always have the song prepared and stereo charged. This goes on for weeks. They're silent for a whole 3 weeks. I hear them start again. I like to move it. They stop immediately and don't start again. They haven't for 3 months now. Go to McDonald's. Order 2 large fries. They give me around 75 tiny ones. Awesome. Ask him to put on Netflix. He glances at me and starts fumbling with some weird cable on his TV and laptop. We sit there while he does something on his laptop with trembling finger. He mumbles something about some torrents. Oh no. He's unprepared and a pirate. I don't care about the pirate part, but come on, man, you gotta have the movies ready. Be me 3 years ago, in history class, going to professor's desk. One girl accidentally elbows me in my stomach. Before looking at me, she says, sorry. Then she looks at me, she makes a disgust face and says, ew, I'm not sorry. Since that day, I fucking hate women. Oh no. Be middle schooler loner with no friends. Close to summer holidays. All the students were told to read the book. Have nothing better to do, read it. Because school is inviting the obscure author of the book. He was the guest speaker during assembly. Principal asks the school about what we thought of his book and questions about it. Quiet, awkward silence. People were muttering, nobody read it. Felt bad for the author. Told the author I enjoyed it and answered the questions. One question after another, only I answered. Author was happy that I knew about the details. School staff felt less embarrassed. After assembly, classmates started to make fun of me. Called kiss ass and bookworm, etc. Got the nickname assworm for the rest of the middle school. My face when made an obscure author proud of his work in exchange of my dignity in middle school. That's pretty sick as though. I mean, good on you. Start mission. Drive from point A to point B. Kill X amount of NPCs on point B. Drive from point B to point C. Mission complete. Repeat 70 times. Most profitable video game in history. I am a girl. Go to an all-girl Catholic school. Meet this nice girl. She tells me to go to the bathroom with her. Okay, my face when she's making out with me in the bathrooms. Wait, does this make me gay? I'm a girl. Call an Uber, female as driver. Drives insanely good, reaching the location ASAP. Gives me a happy goodbye. I give 1 star because it is a woman. Oh, come on, that's not Chad behavior. Opponent moves piece. Move piece to block their move. Opponent moves piece to block your move. You move piece to block their move. You lose because you didn't go first. What the f*** is the point of this? Be assistant manager at gas station. Karen comes in for a cup of ice. Straight face asks me where the diet ice is. Brain just blue screened hearing that sentence. She said we had it a few months ago. I asked her if she meant crushed ice and showed her which tab it was. She starts Karen raging about how I'm dumb for not knowing what diet ice. She leaves. Tell my manager this funny story. Manager tells me that a competitor gas station up the road put up a sign for diet ice for April Fool's Day this year. My face when this Karen fell for an April Fool's joke that hard. 40 keks. Be me, male, 20, got asked to cat sit. Owners are Japanese immigrants. They're polite, respectful, good people. Owners will be out for 2 days. They say there's no problem sleeping in their house if I want to. Suspicious.rar. They show me the, quote, cat. It is their daughter. Female, 22 or 23 years old, I don't know. She is a furry. Cat ears, cat tail, meowing, walking on all fours most of the time. She wears knee pads and gloves to avoid dirt. This, I'm out, they insist. They pay me $90. Not enough. Okay, they leave. Me and her are alone now. She is staring at me on the ground. She purrs and slowly tilts her head. I try to communicate. She meows back. Jesus Christ. First day, she lies on the couch on her back and she stares at me. I caress her belly. This is getting weird. She purrs. We both watch TV. I order sushi, oddly enough. She eats like a normal person on a table using hashi. She also used the bathroom like a normal person. Thank God. I didn't want to spoil her fantasy though. Hey kitty, want more caressing? She nods and purrs. Later, I slept on the couch. Second day, the girl wakes me up using her nails. Normal day overall. Me and her sat on the porch waiting for her parents to come back. I sit on the rocking chair. She sits on the ground like a cat. A little bird lands near her. Cats usually eat birds. I was positive that she wouldn't do that. I didn't want to spoil her fantasy either. I scare the bird away, and the MF leaves. She seems thankful. I pat her head. She kind of grew on me. Her parents seemed immensely thankful for what I did. I kind of liked this whole experience and earned $90. Again, not enough. When I was 9, I went to Vegas. We were at a hotel, I can't remember which one, and getting on an elevator. I hear a burly voice ask to hold the door. My parents look like they've just seen a ghost. I look up. John f***ing Goodman is standing there in a nice suit, fairly tipsy. My parents are in awe, same as me. I said, "You're the guy from the Flintstones." He yells, "Oh boy, are you right, yabba dabba doo," asks my dad to hold his cigar and picks me up, points down at my shirt and says, "What's that?" and then flicks my nose. I was laughing and he chuckled and said, "Good kid you got here." He put me down, reaches in his pocket, pulls out a money clip and gave my parents a couple $100 each and a cigar and said, "You guys enjoy your trip, huh?" He walks out the elevator and looks back and he points a finger gun at me and clicks his tongue, waves goodbye to my parents. Totally awesome dude, 10 out of 10 celebrity. I will never not be a fan. John Goodman, that is awesome. I'm so jealous. Call my local bowling alley. Do you have 30-pound balls? I can't really lift or throw anything heavier. Yes, we do have 30-pound balls. Then how do you walk? Hang up the phone. Be lonely homeschooler in high school. Watch anime to pretend I have friends. Finish school, get warehouse job, meet some people there. We start playing Dungeons and Dragons. Don't really like the game, just fun to hang out with people. First time playing since before Christmas. Forgot everything except my dice tray and spell cards. Sake.jpg. One guy gives me a set of dice to use and keep. DM copied some of my character stats. Another guy gives me a new sheet to write them on. They all help me guesstimate hit points and inventory, etc. My face when we need our cleric. My face when finally have friends. God damn, that shit's good. There are ways to make your ass bigger. There are ways to make your bigger. There are ways to make your hips bigger. There are zero ways to make your bigger. It's not fair. Be me 5 years ago, buying a bed at store. Store owner asks, "What's wrong with the old one?" Told her I was jumping on the bed. She gets flustered and changes the subject. Just now realized jumping on the bed is a euphemism for sex. She thought I was having sex. Was actually just jumping on the bed. Get job with sick leave. After the first day, call in sick, use up all sick leave. Collect pay. Quit the day after your sick leave is finished, rinse and repeat. Get a call from random number. Greetings, am I speaking to Mr. Anon? Yes, we would like to inform you about a new offer for your mobile plan, etc., etc. Wait until they finish. I'm sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. They are forced to repeat it. Do this for about 4 times. Finally say, "Sorry, I'm not interested." Hang up. Exit store. Car drives by. 2 girls in the back seat. They point at me and laugh at me as the car drives by. I'm just trying to exist. Okay, there's no way that all of these are real when they're like, "Yeah, 2 girls just like pointed and laughed at me." Like, that doesn't just happen. You gotta get like pantsed first. Here's a wholesome story for you bots. At a dinner with my family at some sports bar. Mom and dad had a bad day and decided to de-stress whatever free food for me. Throughout the whole dinner, they're both kinda glum. My little brother suddenly looks like he had an idea and whispers in my ear, "Watch this." He asks mom and dad to look each other in the eye as long as they can. Think to myself, what the f is he doing? A staring contest? After about 15 seconds of eye contact, they both start smiling and eventually they break into laughter at that. My face when my little bro is the best at making people happy. Thanks, little bro. Be me. High school. Notice I haven't said a word in the first week. Idea.docx. What if I pledge a vow of silence for the whole semester? Actually commit. Fast forward a year. Selective mutism. Crippling social anxiety. Art teacher thought I had autism. I haven't showered in 10 months. Oh my god. Results: 0 blemishes, blackheads, pimples, bald spot on my scalp actually, regrowing in, mosquitoes and bugs don't bite me anymore. First month was rough and smelled like a carcass and itched. After that, I felt like a beast of nature in equilibrium hence. Skin just flakes off naturally. I think the thicker dermis contributes to bug invulnerability. Humans are mostly hairless animals. Not scrubbing the skin daily seems to allow it to work how it's intended to. People say I just smell like nothing now. Probably good for bears not picking up scent and whatnot. Feels based. That's all I have to report for now. Is soap tax a must? I'm going to continue showering. Find out landlord voted for Trump and is anti-vax. Save bacon grease for months. On the day my lease is up, heat it up and dump about 6 quarts down the sink. Run cold water in the tap immediately after for 10 minutes. Not my problem. Be me. High school. We've got a substitute teacher working on presentations. Puts links to Hentai Haven and B in the bibliography because autism. Sub asks if he can look through our presentation. He's nearly at the end. Suddenly remembers the links. Oh.jpg. He sees them. Why do you have that here? You're too young for B. Asks him how he knows what's on B. Doesn't answer. My face when teacher's a B-tard. My face when he's probably gonna see this. Hi, Mr. H. Be me, male anon. Hear about female dating strategy, aka FDS. Read their posts. What a bunch of psycho b****s. Realize they are an all-female 4chan. Decide to infiltrate. Make fake account. Pretend to be woman. Become a member. Start posting. Follow their bizarre cult-like rules. Slowly tilt comments away from hive mind. Don't be obvious. Go slow. Change the conversation. My face when they've got a man deep inside them and don't know it.